Hello, welcome to Sayus house. I am Sayus and this is my beautiful wife.
Oley Sayus. Welcome to Gay Kunda.
A combination of Gambians who left their homeland for greener pastures. The Gay family has lived in Seattle, Washington for many years. It was a community where their cultural and traditional values were nowhere to be found.
They represent Sayus production.
So Sayus production is kind of like an event promotion business.
Bringing people together.
Sayus production provides a variety of Gambian foods, Gambian music, and fashion that represent Gambian culture and tradition.
Sayus. Morceau bi nag dan koy may Oley ak Sayus.
Man may Oley Sinyan, chéri Sayus. Doomi aji na fi drame kanji soose mama tar ma ca waraaji kaani fen be ak ba alaaji Badu Sinyan. Yena leen yàlla xare àjjana. Man nag maa ngi si America fii suma ne Seattle for half of my life. You know, di sëy di liggéey full time ba pare di yar suma njaboot gi. Mashallah am naa ñetti doom Omar, Awa ak suma caat Keba.
Raising a family in a land with diverse culture is challenging for most Gambians in the diaspora.
Fii tamit so fi nekkee father, being a father here too, you have to play the role of a mom. So am naa ne sa jabat fii, you know, su fekkee ne mu ngi dimbale si xale yi, yow tamit foo jaar nekk di dimbale because parce que moom it daf de liggéey. You know, fii jigéen ñi dañ de eewu suba di liggéey comme góor yi. So yow tamit su fekkee ne ngeen am doom yéen ñaar foo leen jaar di share responsibility xale yi daal ku nekk def sa aada bi.
In their homeland, the situation is different. Gambians entrust the responsibility of taking care of the kids to the women.
The family in America is not easy being a Gambian. Namga pare bari wuñ fi te man fu ma nekkee ni in Renton, you know, it's like south side of Seattle, bari wuñ Gambians. So amuñ community boo xam ne, you know, di nga di sa doom bi dina bugg di dégg Wolof mbaa soose every day. So yow being a dad and a mom, especially me being a dad, su ma ñëwee kër tamit fu ma jaar di try di laaka suma doom yi Wolof bi, you know, ba pare di leen jàngal suñu aada bi parce que léegi-léeg foo jaar woon leen ne ñoom it duñ waa fii, you know.
Changing careers, raising your children, putting them to school, through the grace of God, all of them graduated, and still not lose your culture and your beliefs, and doing that in a totally foreign country where the culture is number one is very different, and the way they raise their children, and when I say they, within that culture, how they raise their children, but also not lose your identity and not forgetting where you came from and instilling those values in your children, I think it's a great achievement. But also as a woman and raising children, going back to school and learning the skills that I need to support myself here, but also support my family back home.
So you tamit is a challenge. Lo amne la yow as a parent foo jaar defal ko sa doom because yaa ngi leen óol loolu. You know, ba pare jàngal daara bi tamit foo jaar di julli tamit seen kanam di leen jàngal julli yooyu yëpp yoo xam ne Gambia yow da nga leen di yóbbu daara rek bàyyi leen fa ñibbi waaye fii yooyu yëpp yow as a dad yow yaay war a def loolu yow yaay seen teacher yaay defa ñoom homework yaa leen di jàngal daara yaa leen di jàngal laaka bi ba pare jàngal leen ni ñoo toppatooyee néeg ni ñoo balee ni ñoo raxasee, you know, ni ñoo dimbalee seen yaay ak yooyu yëpp. Otherwise rek, you know, dañoo fàtte seen cosaan or fàtte ne dañu war a even respect seen mag yi or seen elders yi.
The Gay family described some of the difficulties they encountered as immigrants.
Yeah, in general, xam nga soo ñëwee fii moom in America, the challenges you ma face ma ñëwee fii mooy obviously number one mooy accent bi, you know, so waxee rek dinañ xam ne wax dëgg ne yàlla yow doo waa fii, you know, so di nga gis ne pour am liggéey or making money is not easy, xam nga compared to ñoom ñu juddoo fii chances suñ dee am, you know. so that's a challenge ba pare léegi ñun bu ñëwee fii es tamit Gambian si bariwuñ fii so dang de bugg a waxtaan na nit laakasa time boobu doo ko am doo ko dégga you know ba pare liggéey bi fii léegi da nga liggéey 16 hours you wake up 4:30 in the morning njël nga jóg doo dellu si sa kër ba midnight.
They are overburdened with job duties and family responsibilities. As a couple, they consider it necessary to share the responsibilities.
dama liggéey full time si Sayus production bi di liggéey full time si suma job bi di liggéey full time si suma kër waaw di togga di yekka dama togga ndeewoo togga añ togga reer di raxas suma néeg di defar waaw di liggéey di toppatoo suma jëkkër di toppatoo suma njaboot gi boole ko suma liggéey.
so te loolu wax dëgg yàlla man musuma def loolu Gambia musuma liggéeyee noonu eewu suba ba 12 nga soog a ñib si sa kër loolu dafa miiti torop fii waaye alhamdulillah fu mu nekk liggéey baa ngee wàññeeku ting sa ngee xaw a easy man daal waaye doorin bi moom daf de difficult you know ba pare ak seeda bi fii léegi-léeg daf de seeda te fu nga jaar jóg amut nelaw because soo fayul sa bill si dañ laa génnee amut waxante comme Gambia ngay nekk di waxante lu nekk you know ñu laa wàññilu lu nekk fii soo fayut dañ laa génnee si biti you know they just give you 3 days 4 days you know then ñu génne la si biti sa moto tam soo ko fayut the same dañ koo ñëw jël si da nga ubbi sa bunti kër gi rek dafa fekk moto bi so duñ la jéem a taagu sax so that's why here when you here da nga work you have to work you must work if you are an immigrant and you have accent problem and all that.
And I'm proud to share that, you know, not only do I work, but I feel like I work in a industry. I'm a rapid rehousing case manager, and I work for domestic violence of Snohomish County, which I feel like, if not the only African, but I think I am the only Black person that works in that company or that agency. So that makes me really proud. I feel like I work with very strong, intelligent, and resilient group of women, and I feel like I have a lot of support, and it's an opportunity for me to learn, but also to learn to be selfless and serve. And it makes me really feel good because it sets the bar so high, and I'm always trying to focus on achieving more and more every day. So it kind of pushes me to do even better than I am doing. And I find a lot of inspiration, and I find a lot of mentors within the agency that I work with. And so that is a very good feeling.
Following the demise of her husband, Emma began to develop relationships with people of different culture.
Yes, being the Kumba Banjul, Samba Banjul issue, I think we all as individuals have to do what is right for us. I did the Kumba Banjul, Samba Banjul, and I did it the way that until death do us part. And I am in a state in my life right now, I feel comfortable. Although there's always going to be judgment. There's always going to be challenges if you are in a biracial relationship. But it has not affected me adversely. If it's happening, it's not something that I am physically or constantly experiencing. I think in the United States, people are more fast forward in the way they think. And not that we don't have our cultural differences or challenges, but I think we handle it well. I think, you know, we are strong together, that if that does happen, we will be able to push through and make it work.
The young lady, as a result of all the judgment, wants to get to the juicy part of their relationship. This part knows no boundaries of race, faith, or culture.
Skin, but I don't see his color necessarily. He has integrity, he has values, he supports me, he is respectful, and he is very diverse as far as his thinking. and he likes to learn about my culture, and he's very supportive. But above all, I have his respect and I have his love. And I think at the end of the day, that's what matters most to me.
Do I have any regrets for choosing to be with Amy? I don't have any regrets. Absolutely not. I have met a lot of people in my time. I would say no.
I would say the challenges I would face is just somebody, we are from different backgrounds. And I think even when we go back to the Kumba Banjul, Samba Banjul, we are all raised in different cultures. We have interracial marriages. And some of those are the basic cultures as far as communicating but above all, trying to understand the other person better.
The qualities that I look for in a wife and a partner are not unique to the color of their skin. It's what's in their heart. How do they treat me as a man? How do they make me feel? How do they let me interact with them? How well do we connect? These are the qualities that make a marriage last.
I love that he makes me laugh. He is very funny. The great sense of humor he has, but I love that he is very kind. He is someone that I know I can depend on. He is somebody that cares about not only me, but cares about my children and my extended Gambian family. And so those are qualities that you don't find every day. And so I really appreciate him for all the support that he shows and all the love that he shows, not only to me, but to my Gambian brothers and sisters also.
What are some of the challenges that I might face being with Amy? There's a perception issue, I think. I'll give you one good example. I might be at a restaurant waiting for a seat with Amy, and we will always get the question, "Oh, are you two together?" So that one always, it bothers me. The assumption is that you might not be together, even though nobody else is even in next to us. So, that's an issue where they assume that you must not be together if one's white and one's black.
The majority of Gambians dream of settling in America without considering the challenges that await them. Opportunities in a land of opportunity come with many hurdles to overcome.
FIMOM is a country it's a land of opportunity, they call it. And the other thing is, it's a land of abundance. Manlulu fila ko jange. They don't limit you. Linga wara def or linga wara neka. You just have to be yourself, believe in yourself, have your dreams, set your goals, and go for it. Lolu mom is something lo xamne when you born bu nga nekké halal lolu la de jangal fi in America ne it's a land of opportunity, and the opportunity is for everybody dal xam nga, and abundance bi tam dang ko de gis fu nekka for them rek lu nekka de bari dal, it's not like dañ la de limit or di la lack or di la lack for something. So yeah, the advice luma jox youth si ñoo xamne if you want to start a business, just do it. Take action right now. Don't wait until tomorrow. If you have the idea, you have the mindset, just do it. People are gonna say anything. They will say you are not good enough, danga gata, danga nyol, danga wara am yaram, or danga wara refet. Don't worry about all those things. Just start it. Don't procrastinate, the research, the check everything. Just what you wanna do it. And please take actions. That's my advice for everybody who wanna start something. Take actions.
The best advice I can give somebody is really to understand what that other culture might be like. Get to know where somebody is from, what they've experienced to get where they are today. Once you understand where they're coming from, what they've experienced, you can relate to them a little bit better. and understand why they say what they say or why they do what they do.
I mean, there's a lot of opportunities here. Why really I'm got opportunity to be in Gambia. I think you're better off staying in the Gambia and helping there. Parce que fii tamit di nga ne ñun yaaga nañ fii. Léegi sa ñëw nga dee xam de waaye doo dee xam kañ ngaa dem tam. So there are a lot of opportunities, but you know, it's something loo xam ne yow da nga ko war a plan bu baax. am sa goals ba pare fii defi ñefe la. Da ngaa liggéey de fii du yëfi caaxaan du yëfi toog rek, you know, taf nii rek ñëw benn 2 years rek ñibbi. Fii dëkki liggéey la xam nga da ngaa liggéey. You have to work, you have to earn it. You know, that's the problem here. But for jangatam to have those better opportunities, you better go to school.
I will tell any Gambian sister, or the advice I would have for any Gambian sister out there is to follow your heart. I think we have to find out who we are, what we need, and follow our heart. And we have to be able to get past the stereotyping, the judging. I could date a Kumba Banjul or a Samba Banjul and not get the respect that I need. But I think we are all, I believe in one race, and that is the human race. I don't necessarily see color because I was not raised that way. But then again, I am not losing who I am or forgetting that I come from a culture, and I try to share that as much as possible with the person that I am dating, so they have an understanding of who I am. And if you know who I am, you will then know how to love me.
SYP.
We set the trend.
I am happily, easily, comfortably saying that I'm a proud Gambian. All right.
SYP.
We set the trend.
SYP.
We set the trend.
Sayus Production.
Yes, number 1, Sakanam.
That is inevitable.
Praise be to Allah, the Most High, the Most Merciful, the Most Beneficent, that our sister, our friend, and a long-time friend for some people indeed, who I can say she is among the first people to settle in Seattle, Washington State, among the Gambian community.
And the gay family lost a great soul who had contributed to the growth of the family, but back home in the Gambia.
Allahu Akbar.
Mrs. Oley Sinyan was a mother, a wife, a sister, and an aunt. She was a proud Gambian who broke all barriers, bridged all gaps, and repped the Gambia. Indeed, a proud Gambian.
The death angel will knock every single door. When the time comes, there's no question. You'll go back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.